Do you need to actually like your estate agent? I've been giving this a little bit of thought this week. Yeah, so my name is Zoe, and if you're new to my channel, I am trying to sell my house so that I can go full-time travelling as part of my retirement plan. I love travelling. And I've held my house on the market with 2 different agents over the last 8 months. I've had 3 offers and all sales have fallen through. And I'm basically looking for a new agent. Anyhow, it got me thinking is, do you need to like your estate agent? So they come round to meet you, don't you? And they're always trying to be your best pal. They know what's best for you. They're going to do the best for you. They really try and get you on side with them. They talk about what your hobbies are, what you're going to do, oh, how exciting it is, and what your future plans are so thrilling. And they also all say, oh, how much they love the house, how the decor is beautiful. Might not be everyone's cup of tea, but oh, I really like it. And they really do lay it on thick for you, don't you? To get you to sign away your property to them. But is it genuine? Well, no, I don't think it is. You know, they are business people. They're sales people at the end of the day. They're not your friend. They're just not your friend. They don't know anything about you. They just know what you tell them. And just because they come along and they're really smiley with you and they're really friendly with you, it doesn't mean they even like you. They just want to get your property listed with them and make the commission. But they are so good at this sales patter that it's so easy to fall into this trap of thinking that they're your friend. And they're not. And I think this is potentially difficult for people. Now, if you've got a friend, I'm not talking about estate agents here, you don't really want to have confrontations with your friend, do you? You don't want to challenge them all the time. And by these clever little sales tactics that they have, they kind of put you in a position where you feel like you can't challenge them because, you know, they've been so nice to you and they've been so helpful. You have to remember, they're running a business. They are salespeople. Now, we all know we don't trust car salesmen. Sorry if you're a car salesman. We all think you're a little bit, you know, it's just the running joke in the UK, isn't it? But estate agents are no different. And I've learned this a lot over the years. And when I sold my last house, oh, she was very good. She was so good at, you know, befriending me. And she even came with me to look at this house to see what she thought and if it was good for me. And she, you know, she really acted like a friend. We talked about holidays and we always had good natter. And she made it feel like when it was time to come around my house to do a viewing and she met me, that she was really pleased to see me and have a good chat. But when it all came to the end of the process, she changed. You know, she became quite nasty. And this was because, in a nutshell, I was buying this house, someone was buying my house. They wanted to exchange on a Friday, and I told them, well, you need to do it at a certain time so I can exchange on my property as well. I'm not going to put myself in a risky position where I may be homeless. They waited till 5 to 5, and we didn't have time to exchange on the property I was buying. And so I told the estate agent, right, there's nothing we can do. It has to happen Monday. And she went mental. And I thought, oh, now, you see, your friend wouldn't do that to you, would they? Your friend would say, oh, I completely agree. You do not want to put yourself at that risk. My lawyer had to have words with her at the end because she was getting to be quite bolshy. And then with these new estate agents that I've had, oh, they do the same. Oh, how are your plans going? How's this? And da-de-da-de-da-de-da. But they don't mean it. It's just their job. And I think if you can step back from this, trying to see them as oh, they're being nice to you and they're being friendly to you and they're, they're actually friends, because they're not. If you can step back from that and see it for what it is, they're salespeople, they're doing a job for you, and you're paying them to provide the service. So I don't think you should feel bad about going in there and saying if you're not happy with things, they're not done things the way you want. And when they put on that friendly charm and try and persuade you to do something that your gut's telling you you shouldn't be doing, which has happened to me, I'm going to admit it. I've relied too much on them, thinking they know what's best, and they don't. You really do have to be able to stand your ground. Now, I'm not saying go in there and be bullshit with them all the time. I mean, you have to have a relationship, but it's a business relationship. They're the salesperson, you're the customer. And that's what it is. They're providing you a service. Just make sure they're giving you a service. And don't fall for all this flannel. They are not our friends. I've learnt that. And when I pick the next one, even though you don't want to fall for this flowery stuff, they still keep doing it, don't they? And I think I'm jaded, but actually I think maybe jaded with them, but also I'm wising up. I'm not falling for this flannel anymore. No. Not our friends. So they should be doing their job. That's what we're paying them for. And I'm not going to be afraid to tell them. But without being rude. I never want to be rude to people, actually. But also it doesn't help if you don't have a relationship where you can talk and have honest conversations. Honest conversations with an estate agent. Oh dear, that would be a novelty. But you get my drift. You don't want to be shouting at them all the time or being overly demanding, because they just won't do anything with your property and they'll be stuck with them. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. And let me know your thoughts. Are you friends with your estate agent? See you all soon. Bye.